Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Brand Spartan back again here. Picked up right where we left off. Get my way down to the bottom here and think about what we need to get done today. So we need more steel for sure. Need more scrap iron, and we can get this booger all finished up. Need to get some more wooden spikes made, but before we place those, we're going to need to upgrade all this stuff. So we'll go back over to the base here in just a short, and we'll see about, of course, we could place down these wooden spikes here now in this spot that's been finished. But we need to go back over to the base and get ourselves some more scrap, finish out these, topping these spikes off, and then get ourselves some more steel going. Kind of expecting a phone call or two. It's one of those morning recordings again. I always get a phone call or 10. Yeah, I sent a picture of this to my buddy last night. He used to play 7 Days. He was actually the original guy to play 7 Days with me. He and one other guy, we started this game together when it was brand new, just released. It wasn't even on Steam yet. And little boo-boo right there. We all survived together. And so he hasn't played in quite some time now. He dabbled around in Alpha 15 for a day or two, but on the server. I sent him a screenshot of the base last night. What it was starting to look like. It's not like anything he had seen so far. So hopefully we have something that's, a bit unique. There's only so many ways you can build a base, but hopefully this is something different than most of you have seen, and you got to see it all piece by piece, step by step to completion. I'll be excited to be able to do a preview video on this, taking on the Horde with our increased settings. Should be pretty entertaining, I would imagine. I think I had more of those spikes. I guess I did not. Son of a gun. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll throw that out. Most likely, I'm going to need a lot more wood, for one. I hate to use... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's just 76. That's not going to get us very far. Let's go ahead and make all the rest of these here. Not a lot, another 51. We'll just keep those there for the time being. Stick this wood over there. And that's all the scrap that we have too. Boy, we've gone through some resources. It's probably the smartest thing I could do now is to go hang out at the little base for a short time. Get some more scrap going. Get some more steel going. And see about... I'm going to take a ride back here and look at this real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Times 5. Times 40. Alright, we're just going to get a good bit more because I still have more in the interior portion there to upgrade as well. Alright, so let's head back over, and hopefully while we're over there, it's probably not going to happen, I need more wood, so we may just stop off here and there for some of these large trees that we see. Boy, this thing is noisy. Noisy, noisy. How much wood is that? 3,000. That's only 30 more spikes. I probably should have counted out the blocks just to see exactly how many, but we're going to need more wood on top of that as well. So we're going to need to repair and replace those spikes when we do have a horde. Any more? Any more takers? We're going to have a barren wasteland out here once I'm done building all of these spikes. There'll be no trees left. No trees. Probably need to do a little replanting here sometime soon. What I kind of want to do today, though, is I want to go around and pick up a few airdrops. Let's take a look at the map. So we have 2 back where we're at. I think all the rest are... I don't know where they're at. Maybe we have to go load the chunk again for them to show up, because I was pretty sure there were a good many in like the hub cities and around that area. Let's get some more of these going while we're just standing here. It's kind of buying a little bit of time as well for the wood to, I'm sorry, the iron to be completed in the forges and soak that up a little bit more. I think I went the wrong way. I sure did. Don't want to drop off the side of this mountain. Of course, we can kind of scale it a little bit here. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Let's go back this way. There we go. All right. Yeah, should have been cutting down the tree farm every single cycle and not postponing, and we would not be cutting it close for wood right now. Gotta get that timing. Turn our light off there. Let's take a look here what we have. So we still do have a couple sets of first aid kits. Let's see how the forges are doing. Make sure they're still good on wood. Pumping everything out like we need it to. Yeah, everything could use a bit of a topping off. Tell you what. Scrap iron. Let's get that going. And let's get a little bit more wood going as well. And we need to top off all of these with a little bit more iron and clay. Thankfully we have some clay. We don't have to go out digging for it again for a little while at least. Probably a bit overkill on the wood, but that's all right. Let me go ahead and get my clay in my inventory, and then while we're topping off the iron, we can top off clay at the same time. And we'll have ourselves plenty of steel. Should have done this the first time around. You know what? We better use this one for scrap iron. So we're almost out of iron again, but I think I want to believe that maybe one more mining session, probably just do it off camera again, but one more mining session should get me enough iron, fill up the forges to get us ready for the horde, because we're going to need scrap iron and steel in order to be able to repair after the horde. Or maybe even during the horde. Tell you what, something else I can do that I haven't done. We need a better engine too. Can we combine these? Let's just combine them. Let's see what kind of engine's on here. There's a green engine on there. Let's click assemble. I'm going to take our engine off of here. You know what? We'll take the handlebars off there as well. Same thing here. Let's click on assemble. Just take all these parts off. And assemble. All right, now let's combine some of these. The 600 and the 470. You know what? Pow. 420. The engine's 516. Look at that little purple engine. 521. Go up to 531. Chainsaw parts. 596. All right, what's our chainsaw up to now? Look at that purple chainsaw. Nice. Been meaning to do that for quite some time now, just have not done it. So we'll have as much wood as we're going to need to chew through really fast. That's going to help us. That's going to help us out a little. I don't think there's anything else here we need. You know what? I could. Let's just. No, I can't stick that in there, can I? Let's do this. I need more wood, so why don't I get on the mini bike and hang around this base for just a little while, and while all of that is preparing, we can take our scrap with us and a little bit of steel that's going to make. Steel's a slow process, but cut down some of these trees that are around the base, and hopefully get some. Boy, we made a pretty deep hole right there, didn't we? That's just a bit dangerous that close to the base. Cut down some of these trees that are close to the base. If there are any, they all look like they're small trees. So we can find ourselves some larger trees. And then we'll stop back by the base. And do I have... Oh, you know what? I didn't bring my wrench. Several cars right there. I bet you I left the only wrench we have all the way over at the snow base. Snow base. Because I'm going to scrap some cars too. And, you know, let's take a look at our auger and see what type of engine we have on our auger. Yeah, it's a blue engine. I'd almost be better served putting the engine on our auger instead of the chainsaw, but it's okay. We're going to need that chainsaw as well. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know what that noise was. See if I have a wrench here. I think we can make a wrench. Steel and mechanical parts. Boy, I don't have any of that. It'd be better off just going over to the other base and scooping that stuff up real quick. Oh, there's some mechanical parts. How much steel is it going to take? 12. Yeah, we got that. We got that. Hopefully you don't have to have the points. Oh, okay. 58 seconds. Oh, I knew that was a screamer. I knew it. I could tell by the pitter-patter of the little footsteps that that was going to be a screamer coming. It's going to fall in there and start screaming and drawing attention to us. We're going to make this wrench and then we'll go around. Boy, this is going to be a garbage wrench though. You know, I really should just drive over to the snow base and grab that 600 or whatever it is that we have over there. I should always leave one here and one over there. But I just thought maybe while I'm out getting trees and riding around looking for airdrops, I could scrap some cars as well. And we'll see what quality this is. If it's too low, it's only like a 20-30 second ride to the snow base and we'll grab it and take it with us. I guarantee this is going to be yellow, blue, green, something. You know, it's not going to be that good. Be lucky if it's blue, actually. And it's going to take too long. It's not going to be very efficient. Yeah, look at that green garbage. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Screamer lady, you're just going to have to hang out in that pit. I don't have time for you today. Too much to be done. Well, maybe check my bike here real quick. Make sure. Nope. See, I'm always best served when I leave that wrench in my bike because I'm never going to be using a wrench unless I'm on my bike. So I don't know why I stuffed it in the storage chest over here. Just being lazy, I guess. There's a lot of trees through here. I tell you what, there are two airdrops in front of us here. We'll grab one in the front first. Hopefully, I think I see it right over there, and hopefully it has some first aid kits in it. That's really about all that I need out of the airdrops at this point, just some first aid kits. Yeah, nice, nice. We'll take the antibiotics too, and we'll scrap this. Don't think we need anything else. I guess we'll take the beaker. I remember at one point I was short on beakers. Yeah, we're already here. Yeah, I told you that wouldn't take but a second. So we'll drop this on our belt. Put this stuff in here because this is where we're going to need our first aid kits. It's going to be over here. We'll take another gas with us. Yeah, we'll stick this wrench there. We'll use it to repair this other one. We'll leave those spikes there. And this little tiny bit of scrap iron. Let's go ahead and eat real fast and top off with that. All right. Good on a drink. So where's this other airdrop? I know it's close. All right, it's right here. So there's some. Oh, they're all over the place. See, I just had to ride around a little bit. So there are 4 in this one area. We'll go get these 4 maybe all we'd worry about getting today. As long as I can have 4 or 5 sets of those first aid kits, I'll be good. Just don't know what to expect with this base. I'm not familiar with this style base, so I don't know what we're going to have to, how many shots from the cops we're going to have to eat and that type of thing. Alright, so that's that. Now let's get back over to the road area. Oh, there's another one straight in front of us here. Beautiful. Probably at some point go around to these little boulders that are all over the place and take those out as well. And Mr. Mountain Man might have some upgrades for our auger on him. No. So this is a bit different. You all probably haven't seen me ride around and do things like this in quite some time. Well, that's a dead tree stump. Didn't have anything on it. Don't you hit my bike. Trying to fool me, huh? Ooh. Oh! Oh, he's on my head. Bleeding. Alright, there are a lot of boulders out here. We could take the auger to those. There's another airdrop directly in front of us. We take the auger to these and grab ourselves some more iron. Don't really need the stone at this point that I can see. We certainly could use the scrap iron. It would save us having to do some mining. Immediately, there's a little pig. Hello, little piggy. Well, I thought it was right there in front of us. I guess it is pretty close. I have to ride down the side of the mountain. Now, where is it at? Did it fall down into the ground? I think it did, because we're directly on top of it. I had that happen on the server a few times where the airdrops fell into the mountain, into the ground. Well, we'll move on to the next. Yeah, it's rare you see Spartan driving around looking for airdrops, scrapping cars, and cutting trees. It's just not something I normally do, but I feel like it's going to be very necessary. Plus, you know, while we're killing time, kind of waiting on that iron to be finished. It'd be nice if I could get a cluster of large trees. So there's a POI road. Oh, look at all the airdrops around us now. Nice. I was kind of working my way back to the road. Working my way back to the road. So we're going to go down here and get this airdrop. And we'll be heading back towards the road as well. It should be directly in front of me here. Maybe on the other side of it. Yeah, there we go. I'll go ahead and scrap this stuff while I'm here. All right. There's an airdrop. We passed one. I think that might have been a glitched into the mountain, but there's one directly in front of me here. On the road, right next to a car. Nice. Let's see what's in the car. Anything, nothing of worth. So you're going to get a bunch of mumbo jumbo out of this thing because of getting it from the first stage. It's alright, I think we have plenty of inventory space, so... Boy, look at all that junk. Oh, a 507 small engine. Nice. Well, we will throw that in the old auger. We'll combine the auger. I was kind of gonna thinking about making my way up to this town up here and seeing if maybe some cars along the way, and then we'll look at getting some trees. I'm overheating. Okay. Nice, we'll keep on going down the road. Don't remember what was in this town up here. It's not a town, it's just like an intersection, but maybe a hotel. You certainly don't get a lot of scrap from scrapping these cars, though. I know someone had mentioned that I was passing the cars, but... So, what did we scrap? 4 cars so far? And I'd already scrapped a bunch of other stuff. We only have 422 scrap. You know, I'd be better off just mining, throwing it on a forge, and doing it that way. You get so much more that way. Just checking out that little POI over there. But I was trying to get another engine or two as well. It's been a long time since I've done this and come out for engines for our auger upgrade. So it'll be nice to get that back tip top. Auger's all jealous of the engine in the chainsaw now. A couple POIs out there. All the trees to cut down between here and there. Well, let's see a passing gas. Make sure we're not filling up an inventory space. I trade those 2 batteries for 2 purple batteries for 1 more purple engine. Leave me alone, Nurse Nancy. Can't you see I am busy? It's like, get away from my car, man. What are you doing? Oh, that zombie just spawned out of nowhere. Did you see that? They're like, because I was here, he just popped up off the ground. That's not fair. You can't do that. Alright. You're tough. Ah, you thought you had me, sucker. You did not. Oh, look at all the bullets. Alright, well, enough of that. That's silliness. Popping pills here. I haven't been to in a long time. We could go through and loot this place. For first aid kits. I did not remember there being a popping pills up here. I normally take that brass with me, but not today. So let me clear some of this stuff out that we don't want. Son of a gun, you. Oh, I'm bleeding. Let's see if Nurse Nancy has a bandage on her before I use a first aid kit. She does not. I guarantee there's one inside. Look at that right there. Nice. We're going to use this. Eat one of these. I'll probably eat some of this. Get a little bit of health back. Just another airdrop coming. Oh, there we go. We'll take that. Let me do a little sort feature here. And we're going to throw that battery out. Throw that glass, electronic components. We're going to use you. I tell you what, I'm going to stuff these beakers in here, and if we get to the point where I need one for some reason, I'll know where they're at. Well, hopefully this is a nice little change of pace for everyone. I don't do a whole lot of scavenging, but today it felt necessary. Do a bit of scavenging, get some scrap iron that way while we wait for our forges to get ready, get done with the steel. Go out, kill a few zombies. See what's around town. Nice, first aid bandages. First aid bandages are pretty easy to make though. If you've never made those, you're new to the game, they're not hard to make. As long as you find a desert biome, you're good to go. Well, that's going to jump our wellness up right there. All the vitamins we're picking up in here. It's good stuff. Yeah, there's a chem lab right there. I don't see why we don't just take it with us. Nice first aid kit. It's the only first aid kit we've gotten out of this place so far. There's a bandage in almost every one of those things. So let's take our wrench to it. Oh. Nice. So now we have a new chemistry station. Well, that was a nice little place to stop at. Go ahead and wrench this car. Scrap and scrap. Couple engines. So I guess change my position in my seat. Second episode I've recorded today, back to back. Did a little Empyrean recording earlier. So it's crazy, you know, all of this gaming we've done on this Let's Play, and I've never been any further than this, you know, as far as going north. We can ride a little bit further north and just see what's up here. I'm sure it's nothing too exciting, but being that we've never been up here, who knows? Kind of hoping for a really nice engine. I had great luck on the server with engines. Have not had good luck on here with engines. It looks like more of the same up here. A lot of water. Kind of a useless thing. No fishies in the water. Ooh, we're all full. Could be wasting my chances of getting an engine. Tell you what, let's use these vitamins up. Hopefully there's no side effect to eating a bunch of vitamins. So we're about to do it. We need to get wellness back up. There we go, 181 to back to where we were before we got beat on by all those zombies. Well, we certainly have plenty of bandages. Yeah, some first aid kits. Let's freeze up a few slots there. Get rid of that broken glass. A little POI up there, a little tent. Don't think there's too much to that. Here's 2 lootable cars. Sometimes you get lucky and find an engine in the car or a 600 mining helmet. We'll scrap that. Almost full. Again, on inventory space, I can dump some of this stuff into my mini bike storage. Oh, a 576 engine. Nice. We'll combine those when we get back. And look at that, 0% fuel. Do a sort. Scrap and throw you out. Sounds like I'm doing a little song. 1 and a 2. Do a little dance. Yeah, I can't imagine there's probably another city somewhere up ahead. I'm not going to worry about going all the way up there for that, though. We'll turn around here pretty soon and head back. See where we're at on the map. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting a little far away from home. Getting a little homesick. Spent so much time there. That looks like a desert up there. Is that what that is? It surely is. A nice little desert biome. We could come up here and get some oil shale if we needed to. So we'll head on back to the base. We'll go ahead and maybe stop by and get a tree or two on the way back to the base. Pretty neat though. Who knows where that would lead to? And I'm sure another town up there at some point. And there's the desert biome I was talking about to get that aloe. Make some more bandages. So you plant yourself a little cotton, get some cloth made. Do it up. Nice. So we got a good engine for our auger. That's gonna help. I don't really think much makes a difference on an auger or a chainsaw other than the blade and the engine. The blade for the auger and the chainsaw for efficiency in the cutting or digging, and the engine for fuel efficiency. And maybe you all can correct me if I'm wrong there, but I believe those are the only two. Maybe the handlebars help with, you know, how the auger will kick up if you're holding down on the button, which I don't do a lot of. I kind of tap, tap, tap on it. But if you hold down, maybe the handlebars help prevent that a little. But I don't think that the quality, anything else matters. If you look in the XML files, you'll see the auger blade and the damage that it does. And that's the only part of the auger that, you know, has a specified slot for damage. So, and if you were to change that, then, you know, if you wanted to, say, one-shot stone with the auger with just a click on the mouse, you would adjust the blade line in the XML file. So I think the blade is the only thing that matters on that, and the chainsaw, like I said, the engine for efficiency, so it doesn't burn up quite as much fuel. So we could certainly stand to conserve some fuel on our auger and chainsaw as much as we use them, especially the auger. Did I miss my turn? No, I did not. I just have not been this way. This all looks new. I was going to say, you know, I didn't remember looting this on the way by. That was old loot that had been in there for quite some time. Don't know why I'm not keeping the cloth. I have a bad habit of throwing it out, but don't really see a need for it. Well, this sort of changes the monotony of working on that base every single day that we get on here. I know I probably lost a good many viewers because I got tired of seeing the same thing over and over, but with a base like that, with so many different features and being as large as it is, you know, it takes time. So probably some of them that were saying, hey, I want to see you build this big, huge base, you know, there's probably the people that aren't watching anymore because they got tired of seeing me build a big, huge base. It's a really time-consuming process, and this is really not that large of a base compared to some that I have created in the past. And so, you know, when you get into base building and large base building, it's a very time-consuming process that most are not going to want to watch. Someone wanted me to rebuild that castle that I built on Alpha 15, and I said, look, you're looking at about 200. I just killed myself. Oh, you're looking at about 200 episodes to build that thing. If I skip through some parts, you know, and fast forward a lot of it, it would honestly take me about 200 episodes, so 200 hours. Is roughly what it took me to build that thing, 200 hours or so. And that was with help. So something like that is absolutely out of the question. I wouldn't, if I were a live streamer and I stream daily, then I would absolutely take on a project like that, you know, to give me something to do every day. But for the purpose of this Let's Play series, it just wouldn't be an efficient way to spend my time. So let's head back down into the base here. Close the door so they can't drop in on us, pay us a visit. Tell you what, we're going to put our chem lab right there. We're not going to need it anytime soon. Scrap. We better hold on to those last few springs just in case. All right, we had it. Oh, there's another engine. Okay, so we got a couple engines in our mini bike. Tell you what, well, we can combine them when we get over there. Let's take a look at what we have here. So we have 300 scrap there, and or 3,000, I should say. So this should be enough scrap. I'm not going to have enough steel. And before we go, once again, I'm going to top off. Oh boy, screamer, screamer, screamer. I'm going to top all of this off once again. There's no need for us to leave and have it half full. I have plenty of wood, so I don't need to top that off. Boy, we had just enough to get it all topped off one more time. That may be all we need, though, ladies and gentlemen. We may be done with iron for this particular build, at least the building process, right there with that last reload on the forges. I hope. I certainly hope so. So we're going to leave some of the bandages here. We'll take a little bit with us. I need to build some storage chests over there at some point. Yeah, I'll take the nails with me. That's enough for 2 storage chests. Plus, you know, we can just make some normal storage chests. They don't have to be the great big fancy ones with the little name on the side. I think that's an addition coming in Alpha 16. They're going to have the storage chests that are not labeled anything, so you could, you know, label them what you would like to. I'll hit you just because you were standing here. Oh, he tried to nub me. Alright. Get around the little hole that we dug. Back over here. Grab a couple trees on the way for some more spikes. So there's some very large trees right here over this hump. My lady lumps. Alright, here we go. Get a reload. Oh, look at that. Like butter. Cutting right through them. I think my alarm is about to go off here in just a second. Give me just 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Alarm letting me know I need to get out of here for the day. No more time to be playing this game. A couple more trees right here. This is the first episode that I've really ever gone around and done what I did today. Scrap cars, cut trees, airdrops, loot the poppin' pills for, oh, maybe the first time ever. We did some first on the episode, or the series here today. Goodness, that just cuts right through it. Just zoop, 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 zoop. And you're done. We need to go to the northeast. So not only am I going to need these, you know, the wood for spikes, but we're going to need it to replace the spikes when they get damaged. I'm imagining we're going to probably face a wandering horde at any time now, a screamer horde or something. That's going to require us to replace some of them. Nice and open through here. I even looked at it last night and I said, you know what, I could auger these hills down level, but what a task. You know, I don't think you all are going to want to watch me do that. So let's get the engines out. We're going to combine those all together. 75. $5.99. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's assemble. Slap it in there. We're going to take our chainsaw. $5.78 on that one. Boy. Well, we just got some major upgrades there. Don't know if we need that many or not. Let's just do 50. And what else do we have? I'm gonna have to wear this. Dump off these kits here. Seed. Take that scrap iron. Okay, yeah. Well, let's cancel that. Let's cancel that. I didn't realize I had so many in the chest there. 202. That may finish us out. Kind of scan through here and make sure. It's not going to finish us out with the steel, I don't think, but let's see how far we can get with the spikes here. Getting them on up. Ooh. Just going to go slow here and be careful because I don't want to upgrade this concrete if I can help it. One here or there is not going to be bad, but we don't want to get crazy with it and waste too much of our resources. Well, we're going to be close. Real close. Yeah, we're going to be short on steel is all we're going to be short on, though. I think we're going to have enough scrap to do this all the way around. Alright. Come on, steel. I'm scared to even look at it. I know it's almost out. Is that all? Whoa! How much we left over? 128? There were a few that I missed. I don't remember where those are at exactly. But I do remember there were a few that I needed to upgrade that I did not. Well, that's pretty surprising that we're done with that. I'm happy. I don't know if you are, but I know I'm happy that I don't have to keep grinding and grinding and grinding for steel to get this all these spikes upgraded. I'm sure I missed one here or there, but about 97-98% of it's done. So it's almost going to be sad when we take on a horde and wreck this place. It's too pretty. Well, that's what it's for. Then we'll put in the hard work, and probably what I'll do is we'll get a little base preview video of this, and I'll do that and take up a few minutes of time from our Let's Play to do that, to you know, get a nice video and an explanation of what I've done, a little tour of the grounds here. And then I'll do the horde a bit differently. You all won't notice the difference, but I'll have a horde video for this episode, and I'll use that one and fast forward for our base preview. Son of a gun, Spartan. Oh, Spartan. So we'll need, yeah, we're going to need at least 100 more spikes, I guess. Something like that. Finish this out. Let's see how far this 81 will carry us. So I need to start thinking about the direction I'm going to move in after we finish this base. So I'm taking request here. You know, don't request that I build some massive structure or something, you know, because we're going to be short on time for something like that. We're not going to have enough time for building any other structures. Maybe something small and simple, but nothing large. But after we finish this build, I'm, you know, open for suggestions as to what you all would like to see me do. You know, certainly we should have a few weeks left before Alpha 16 is out. And I'll be, look at that. So we don't even need 100. We probably need about 50 more spikes or something like that. And we'll be done with the spike system out here. Then we need to get steel and scrap iron to upgrade those in the interior portion. But yeah, I'm open for suggestions for what you would like to see me do as we move forward with the series to end it all out. I'd like to keep recording episodes until Alpha 16's, you know, here and released. Because I'll be taking a short break from the episodes once Alpha 16 is here. It's going to take me a little while to get, you know, figure things out and all of that. So certainly let me know what you want to see me do here under this episode or the next episode, and we'll I'll take it into consideration. It's not a, you know, guarantee that I'll do whatever it is, but I'd like to hear your ideas. And I really appreciate your support on this series. It's been fun. We've covered a lot of ground. We've done a lot of things, you know, several bases, a couple of them decent sized bases. To say I'm here just an hour a day, single player doing it like we've been doing it. I think Game for Kicks calls that the Madonna Brawl. And he is right. I was trying to get these for the end of the episode all finished off. I don't think I'm going to have time. Well, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching today again. We'll come back again tomorrow, do it all over, and get one step closer to finishing this bad boy up. So have a good day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.